Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh. This week's video, as you guys can see by the title, I wanted to talk to you guys about some different ways I think you can turn your crush into like a boyfriend or into an actual relationship. Because I feel like there's a lot of people that have a crush on somebody, but they don't actually know how to like go about like talking to that person to actually then go into like a relationship with them. I just came up with a couple of things that I think may help you guys out. So I hope that you guys like this week's video, and if you do, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. But here are a couple of things that I came up with that I think you can do in order to change your crush into your boyfriend. The first thing that I think is really important that a lot of people struggle with, I feel like, when they have a crush on somebody, is it feels like when you actually like somebody, you don't want to like send them texts, or you don't want to send them anything that you think would turn them away from you. So I think a really important thing is to be able to text that person just super chill, just like text them like you would text like a normal friend, and then eventually I feel like you texting them like a normal person will be able to change like that into maybe something that's a little bit stronger, and then you might hang out, and then you might be able to change the person that you have a crush on into your actual boyfriend. I just think that's the first thing, is that you should be able to talk to that person just like you would to a normal friend. The second thing that I think is important in this whole thing is that you need to like go out and do something fun with that person that you have a crush on. The reason that you should go out and do something with them is because then they get to see who you are, you get to see who they are, you get to see like different emotions they have when certain things happen. I just think that like experiencing something is a lot different than just like texting behind a phone. Go out and do something fun with your crush, because then you might see like a different side of them that you either really like or you really don't like. Next thing that I think is important is that you need to make or let that crush know that like you want to spend time with them and that you're kind of like available. And if you do that, then I feel like they're gonna see like a little bit more potential in you, because if they don't know that and they think that you maybe have like a crush on someone else, or you like are going out with somebody else, it's a little bit different. The next thing that I think is really important is that I feel like texting somebody and like planning stuff with somebody is definitely something to like make somebody that you have a crush on see more of you in order to like go into a relationship with somebody. But I think it's also important to like show interest in that person like in other ways too, like if you like compliment them or like do certain things for them, or just like are there for them if they need help doing something. I think it's really important to show interest in somebody, but also I feel like it's just as important you're disinterested in things. Like you need to let that person know exactly like what you like and what you don't like, because if they just think that you're liking a bunch of these things that like maybe you don't like, but you're just like putting it on like you like them because you have a crush on this person, then that's gonna like hurt you in the long run. So I just think that it's important to like show interest in that person, but also show them the stuff that you are disinterested in. The next thing that I think is important is that there's nothing out there that speaks louder than your body language. If you're like talking to them and you're just like not caring, or if you're just like giving them body language that like just doesn't matter. I don't know, I just think that body language is a super important thing that like lets somebody know that you're interested in them. And sometimes you could not even have to say anything and be around somebody and be able to tell that like they want to talk to you or they like you just by the way that they're standing there, or they're like facing you, or they're looking at you, or whatever. I just think that's another way in order to turn your crush into your boyfriend. I hope that this video kind of helped you guys out. I know that a lot of you guys probably have crushes on people that you haven't even met before, or maybe you like go to school with them and you just like don't know how to talk to them. So if you did like this week's video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up and comment down below some people that you have a crush on. That was it for this week's video. I hope that you guys liked it, and as always, I love you guys so much, and I will see you next Saturday in next week's video. Bye! We'll be right back.